Happy New Year! Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki Buchanan. I am a creative entrepreneur, a television and film professional, native Brooklynite, certified yapper, and a creative wanderer. That is my PC way of saying I have craft ADHD. I love all kinds of crafty things. If I can make it with my hands, I am into it. Okay, I'm rebranding this channel because I have another channel. I have two other channels actually, for my business and my podcast. My business is Soul Things Botanica. My podcast is How to Be Magical. And I realized that I don't have anything that's just me, that doesn't have anything to do with my business, like, disseminating information about the things that I talk about on my podcast and the business and my products and all that stuff. So I wanted a place that was just for me, about all of my creative interests and my professional interests as well. And I wanted to share some information about, just who I am as a person. So I have notes because I'm a nerd. And I just wanted to figure out some themes that I could talk about on this channel, so that way I can kind of keep everything contained, because I am very mercurial in that sense of I enjoy a lot of things, but I'm realizing that there's a method to my madness. While I am interested in a lot of things, and while I do a lot of things, I'm capable of doing a lot of things, I'm realizing that I have to keep everything contained so that way I can keep myself on track. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be all over the place. So some things that you could expect from me on this channel. Life on Channel 4. If you work in production, then you know Channel 4 is the props channel. And I have been an on-set prop for the past 6-7 years. Well, I've worked in production for the past 9 years. And yeah, there's a whole lot to talk about in the props department. If you're interested in props, I could do props 101. I could just talk about some of the things that you are going to encounter if you are a person of a certain persuasion in the business. If you know, you know. Those things that, what my experience has been as a person who looks like this, working in a business that's very different from this. And yeah, we go talk about it. I got stories for days. When I say I got stories for days. Stories, microaggressions, aggressions, but there's good stuff in there too. A lot of stuff that I've learned, how I've been able to utilize all of the things that I do creatively that have helped me to develop my career as a prop. What else? Home stuff. I'm very big right now on decluttering and decorating my home. I read somewhere that not decorating your home is a trauma response. Whoever said that, they was cooking, but I don't really need them to cook that much longer, because why are you telling other people my business? Okay, really? But it's true. So yeah, we're rectifying that. We're not wallowing in trauma in 2025. We are moving beyond trauma in 2025. So the last time I did a YouTube video on this channel, it was 9 years ago. And I feel like my life has changed so much in 9 years. What have I been doing in the last 9 years, which is almost a decade? I have been working in the art department in some capacity for the last 9 years. I have also started a business called Soul Things Botanica. You could find me online at soulthingsbotanica.com. I've also started a podcast called How to Be Magical that has been in production for the last 5 years. And I'm really excited about making new episodes and bringing new products and all of that stuff. But I wanted to make this channel specifically about all of the things that I do that are outside of my personal business, outside of my business, outside of my podcast, because my business and my podcast are spirituality focused and based. And I don't feel like my whole life I'm not just a spiritual girly. I have so many other interests. And like I said, my life in the props department and in the art department in general has been so colorful and so exciting. And I really want to share it, because a lot of people come up to me on set and they're like, how do you get into props? And I even made a Props 101 document. So there's going to be a whole little video series on props, the art department, what you need to know, what you can learn, who you should talk to, all of that stuff if you want to build a career in props. Because truth be told, it's very rare that I meet other Black people in the art department, and we're always so excited to see each other. And I'm realizing that while some people might not be comfortable with the idea of talking about their experiences in the business, I'm at the point where I'm ready to tell my story, because I done seen and been through enough. And I feel like if I can share my perspective, I can help somebody else who looks like me, who wants to kind of go in that same avenue and doesn't really know where to go or who to talk to, because it's a very tight-knit industry. It's very closed. It's very hard to break into, especially doing union work, which I do. And I just want to share my experience with other people, and hopefully people can take what they can from it. I'm also realigning myself with my original interests from when I was a kid, right? So we doing some deep inner child healing over here. I'm getting back into my games. I am a cozy gamer. I love games. I'm a Nintendo girl, an OG Nintendo girl. We can talk about it. I have been playing Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, and I just started playing Cult of the Lamb, which is technically not a cozy game, so I'm not trying to mislead anybody with that. I'm just saying, like, the games that I enjoy typically fall within the realm of cozy games, but not all of the games I play are cozy games. I also have a first love of photography and videography because my mom was a photographer. I was raised in a darkroom with her. She was a darkroom photographer for many decades, and I learned a lot from her. And I also enjoy just taking pictures, printing out my pictures. I enjoy videos, videography. I have like so many weird videos and things like that. I have a Polaroid camera. I recently bought myself one of those little handheld camcorders with the TikTok shop, which I still haven't edited footage from that. Like, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about rebuilding my DVD collection. I recently canceled most of my streaming services. Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix, all that stuff has been canceled because they're out of control. We can have a whole conversation about that and about what we're losing when we are investing so much in streaming services and not really focused on hard copy media anymore. So I have been rebuilding my DVD collection. I'll have videos talking about that. So yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Nikki Buchanan. You can find me on Bluesky. Right now, I am Soul Things BK on Bluesky, and you can find me on Instagram. I am Decked on Instagram. That's my personal, and my business pages and all of that stuff I'll link in the description bar below if you're interested in all of that stuff. But yeah, this is an intro to this channel, and I'm very excited to meet all of you, and thank you so much for watching. Peace.